I made a brownie making video before, but I was drunk in that video, so I wanted to make a really good video this time that actually people might be able to understand what I'm saying. So anyway, I've got Ghirardelli Chocolate Supreme Brownie Mix, and it came with this little packet. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put a spoonful of Nutella in there, and then in this cup here I've got a third of a cup of thick chocolate milk, a third of a cup of olive oil, and 1 egg. And I want to mix that up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Here's what it looks like now that I've got it mixed up. And here's the pan that it's going to go in. I think this is an 8 by 12 pan. I put a few drops of olive oil in there, and then I spread it around. Instead of spraying the pan with cooking spray, I just use some olive oil, and that way I don't have to use the aerosols. So I'm going to put that in there. I've got a rubber spatula to help get out every little bit of that brownie goodness into that pan. And got to preheat the oven to 325. So I should have turned that on already, but there's still time. Here's what it looks like in the pan. You want to make sure it's like the same thickness, especially in those corners. This was kind of thick, so it didn't just spread out by itself. I had to spread it out with that rubber spatula a little bit. Some of those pieces aren't broken up. They're not going to matter. By the time I got this in the pan, the oven was preheated, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in there for probably 25 to 30 minutes. Where you put it in the oven is important too. You don't want to put it directly above this element, but you don't want to put it too close to the top either, because it'll burn either the bottom or the top of it. So you want to put it right in the middle. Here's what the brownies are looking like after about 28 minutes. So I'm going to stick a fork in it to see if it's done. Nope, not done yet. So I'm going to cook it for another 2, 3, 5 minutes or whatever until I can get a clean knife out of there. And it took about 36 or 37 minutes altogether, but I think these brownies are done. So I'm going to cover them with a towel. I'm going to let these sit here for, I don't know, a couple hours till they get cooled down. And then once they're cooled down enough, I'll be able to cut them, and I'll go ahead and cut them all up. Here's the brownies after I cut them up. I still haven't put them in Tupperware or whatever to keep them fresh, but that's what I'm going to do next. If you notice, they're kind of torn up. It's better to cut them up with a plastic knife. I just don't have one. So I use just a steel knife, and the brownie sticks to the knife a lot more than it would a plastic knife. So I guess that's all I've got to tell you.